Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Group Iron Man Collection Log series. So last video I did Custodian Stalkers and I got all 3 of the drops from them. And this video I think I want to try to do a Amoxliatl, and while I'm at it I want to go for these things. Like you can get the Glacial temotli from Amoxliatl herself, or you can get it from Frost Naguas. And I want to do the Sulphur Naguas and Earthen Naguas too, and get those weapons from those guys. I guess they're here in the Slayer collection log because only the Glacial temotli thing is dropped by a boss as well as the Naguas. The other 2 things are only dropped by the Naguas. So that's what I'm gonna be doing this video. For now I've kind of just been doing Slayer. I'm up to 19 mils Slayer XP. Not really going for a specific thing, it's just like for XP I guess. For like total XP, because I get a lot of like combat XP and stuff as well. So it's nice for the high scores just to make sure we maintain rank 2. Although rank 1 is like really far away, but it's nice to make sure we're solidly in rank 2, you know? Okay, I think I'm ready to do some Amoxliatl. I'm using the Amoxliatls because Amoxliatl has -2 flat armor, and that means that if you hit at all, then you hit at least 2, which is better if you have a weapon like this that like attacks fast and like does pretty much 2 attacks at once, kind of. So it's not really necessary to have like a weapon that hits harder, you just need a weapon that's faster basically. And then the Blood Moon set for the whole set effect. And then otherwise just like basic melee gear and Dragon Claws for the spec. I'm gonna be using thralls. I don't know if it matters which type of thrall. I feel like it probably doesn't. I have heard that you're kind of supposed to like not take any damage if you avoid all of the attacks. But I expect that while I'm learning it's gonna take me a while to like actually be able to avoid damage, so I'm probably just gonna need to bring a lot of food at first. And then I have my quick prayers set to mage and piety. It's getting close to dinner time, so I think I'm just gonna do like a few kills just to see how it is and then go AFK something. So it's pretty like intuitive, I think. Oh no. Like there's things on the floor you have to avoid, and then there's an ice thing that you have to click on and attack as soon as possible. And there's also that attack. I'm a little bad at avoiding these things, but it's fine. Okay, nice. First kill done. Got me a new collection log slot, the Frozen Tears. I guess I can stay for another. Oh, I got the Pendant of Eights. Well, that was fast. I know it's a pretty, like, low drop rate. It's pretty common. But that's nice I got it first trip because it's kind of a long run here. But yeah, pretty chill actually. No pun intended. Oh, another combat achievement. Okay, let's see what these are. Kill Amoxliatl once. Kill Amoxliatl without any of her unstable ice shattering. It's cool I did that on the first kill, because it's not really hard though. And then the speed trialist, less than 1 minute. I got 49 seconds. But yeah, I can charge up the Pendant of Eights now, and is it Dark Frost? Oh, well I guess I need to find it first. Oh, you can see on the map where the Pendant of Eights teleports you to and the name of it. And then there's one here too, so I guess I'll just go unlock all of those. I'm also like looking on the wiki to see where they are. Okay, I'm gonna try out Sulphur Naguas. So they're kind of the same as Amoxliatl. Like they have the negative flat armor thing, although it's -4 instead of -2 with these guys. So the dual Makwa Weedles are good for them, and the Blood Moon set for the full effect. I also put this in a DPS calculator, so I just did like loadout 1 is just Proselyte, and then 2 is the Blood Moon set, and this does have a higher DPS. The only thing is the Proselyte armor is a total of 27 prayer bonus, and this is 9 prayer bonus. So I will run out of prayer a lot faster, which shouldn't matter here. I don't know how the other Naguas are, if you can like restore prayer easily with them. But yeah, this should be like better kills per hour at least. It's just that I'm gonna need a little bit more supplies, which doesn't really matter here though. Oh, and also my gear, I have the rune pouch with no runes in it because you get runes from them and they don't really drop alchables. Gem bag in case I get gems, and most of their drops that aren't runes are noted, except for some reason they can also drop coal, and I figured like I might as well bring my coal bag so I can get an extra 28 coal. They can occasionally drop just 1 coal, like unnoted, like it's not a big deal, but it's like, yeah, I might as well use it, I guess. Another interesting thing they drop is sulfurous essence, which you can trade in to an NPC for runecrafting XP, but once you get it you have to like keep it in your inventory and then run to that NPC without leaving this area, because it's like all of the potions and stuff that you get here. If you teleport out or if you like leave, then it'll like disintegrate. So what I think I want to do is make moonlight potions. I don't remember exactly how to make them, so I'll have to like figure out where you get all this stuff. But all you really need is prayer. You just pray melee against them the whole time. I mean, you could like use piety or whatever if you really want, I guess. Herblore supplies, I think. Okay, I can take more vials of water. And then there should be like trees around here that I can pick from. Yeah, collect from these. At least it's really fast to make these. Okay, so these restore prayer and they also act as like a combat potion. So it just helps a little bit with fighting the Sulphur Naguas. You can also just catch the moonlight moths that are in that area that they're in, but then like they're probably not as good. I don't think they restore quite as much prayer. Okay, so it looks like the moonlight moths restore 22 prayer points. They also have like an animation, so it can be slightly slower than drinking a potion. But then on the moonlight potion page, there's a calculator to see how many prayer points and stuff it would do. And at 99, it restores 36 prayer points. So that's definitely better for me. And it's really not like that much time to make the potions. You just have to like run out here, I guess. I might as well try to fill my inventory with them. Okay, and they're just through here. So they're level 98. Yeah, noted iron ore. I guess I'll sip a moonlight potion. Maybe I have too many in my inventory actually. I probably don't need quite that many because I'm probably gonna get a lot of like stackable drops that are going in my inventory. I've heard these are also a pretty good like just AFK combat training method, so that's good to know. Oh, and these like light things on the ground, that's where they spawn, so you kind of want to stand like in between them so they'll aggro on you. It might be better to hop to a world with less people, because because I guess there's a lot of people running through here, so maybe I'll do that when I get the chance. Because they're kind of like stealing the aggro and kind of messing up the AFK ability. I know you can also get these guys on Slayer task from Konar and Chaeldar as well, or however you say her name. I guess I could like save these for whenever I do Konar Slayer, but I don't know when that's gonna be, and I kind of just wanted it to be like in this video because I'm doing Amoxliatl, and it would be cool to get like those other weapon drops in the same video. Speaking of which, the sulfur blades are 1 out of 450 from the Sulphur Naguas, and I kind of just want to like chill here for an hour and see how many kills I get per hour, so I can calculate like how many hours you would probably need to do to reach the drop rate. First time sipping a prayer potion, so yeah, I'd say it's fairly AFK even without proselyte. Oh my gosh, it's literally at the end of the hour. And I just got the sulfur blades. I guess I'm done. Okay, cool. Oh wait, no, I'm going through here, I think. Yeah, so the person you talk to for this stuff is here. Nice. I guess I can just drop all these potions and then I can empty this. So all of this is 175k worth of loot. I don't think there was really anything that I didn't pick up besides coal once my coal bag was full. It now has 27 coal in it, so it's full. And if you want to add the sulfur blades to that, then it's 75k-ish. Here's my XP per hour, so pretty decent. And also the rune crafting XP. It's really not much, but I guess it's a nice little bonus while you're going for the sulfur blades. I'm looking around online and it seems like the gemstone crab is a bit less XP per hour than Sulphur Naguas, so this is actually pretty good. Although the gemstone crab is more AFK, of course. So I guess this could be like a training method if you really want, but I wouldn't do it personally. And here's my loot tracker. So I got exactly 250 kills this hour. So I guess I'm already like a little over halfway to the drop rate. I did get kind of spooned, but not like an insane amount. So it would probably only take like 2 hours to reach the drop rate for the sulfur blades. Of course, if you're like a lower level or have worse gear, then it's gonna take a bit longer, but it's certainly not a terrible grind. And if you do want to pick up like the ore and stuff that they drop, then you do have to pay like a little bit of attention. And of course you have to watch your prayer as well and like reset aggro every 10 minutes. But still overall pretty chill. So here's the sulfur blades. They do look kind of cool. So these are kind of similar to the dual maquahuitos. They're like a slash weapon mainly, whereas the Glacial temotli is a crush weapon, and the earth thing is like the stab equivalent, pretty much. It's similar to a dragon scimitar, and maybe it's useful in some niche situations, but I don't really know where I would use it exactly. I think they might be good for Sulphur Naguas, which is funny because you get them from them, so I don't know where I would personally use them, but I'm sure they have some niche use, and they're just cool and a nice easy collection log slot. Doing the Halloween event a little bit late, but it's fine. I like this one, spooky wall lamp. If you examine it, it says death just calls it a wall lamp. It's just a normal lamp to a guy like him, and me too. Halloween event complete. Wow, spooky. And you also get a chair. Wow, so magical. No way, I just got a new pet. I like the farm now, it's very spooky. I want to live here. Back to Amoxliatl for a bit. Oh, a combat achievement. Oh, kill Amoxliatl without taking any damage. Nice. I think that was about a 10 kill trip. Yeah, it was. Oh, I guess that's a combat achievement for 20 KC. What's this? Oh, 10 kills without leaving her chamber. So I guess this is actually my first 10 kill trip. Okay, that's gotta be the last kill this trip, because I'm out of prayer potion. I have extra food though, so that's good. That means I'm improving, I guess. Oh, I got it! Wow, that was a lot earlier than I expected. That's 37 KC. Wow. I think it's like 1 out of 100. Well, this boss also has a pet, so I guess I could keep doing it for a while longer. Yeah, it's 1 out of 100. The pet is 1 out of 3k. I don't think I'm gonna get that, but I will still do more Amoxliatl this video. 50 KC. Another Glacial temotli. Okay. $100 KC, and that kill was exactly 1 minute. I've gotten 9 pendants of 8 and 2 glacial temotlis and a bunch of frozen tears. No pet, of course. Yeah, it really wasn't a hard boss to like learn. I do see why it's like a beginner boss. It's pretty easy to do, and if you mess up, you don't take a lot of damage. It's like very forgiving, but it also like teaches you mechanics that are useful at other bosses, so that's nice. I would like to come back here in the future, of course, but I think I just want to do 100 KC for this video and move on. Here's my loot tracker. I've also gotten some huasca seeds, which is nice, and quite a bit of ore and runes, and like a few alcohols. Okay, I think now I'm gonna try out Earthen Naguas, so I'm just going with like the same gear as Amoxliatl and the sulfur ones, except they're not in the same like perilous boons area, so I can't use the moonlight potions there. So I'm gonna bring super attack and super strength, and I also thought to bring the SGS to restore a bit of prayer. It looks like they have pretty similar drops to Sulphur Naguas. It's also like a lot of noted stuff. And then the Earthbound tecpatl is 1 out of 400. So I think the fastest way to get there is probably just using a quetzal. There is also a Pendant of 8's teleport kind of close by. I don't know if one is closer than the other though. There's a bank here, and then where I'm going is here, I think. There's also like a southern entrance. I think the northern one might be better. It's a bit of a weird dungeon area, if you remember it from the quest. Oh yeah, there's moonlight moths here. And then I believe I just go down here and pay melee. Okay, so here they are. This is also a multi-combat area, so you're gonna be like getting hit by multiple of them. And then there's some moonlight moths to restore prayer. They should be fairly AFK. They are a higher level than the Sulphur Naguas, and they also have a special attack kind of thing. Whenever they get below 60% health, then their defense changes to be more resistant to slash and weaker to crush. But if you hit them with a special attack while the weapon is set to crush, then it causes their armor that they get to shatter, and it makes all of their melee defense bonuses 0 and restores a small amount of prayer points. But this doesn't work with the Amoxliatls, so I'm not gonna use that for my spec weapon. Of course I can just use the SGS, I guess. I guess there's one crush option. So yeah, nice and AFK, I guess. Okay, I just stayed there for an hour. So here's my loot. It's not much GP, also some blessed bone shards. It looks like I was getting a little bit more XP at the Earthen Naguas as opposed to the sulfur ones. You really don't have to worry about that like special thing they do at 60% health. I just completely AFK'd them and my loot, oh, looks like I killed exactly 200 this hour. So just like Sulphur Naguas, it would take about 2 hours to reach the drop rate, for me at least. And yeah, it was pretty AFK. I didn't really have to worry about prayer that much. So like I definitely wouldn't bring proselyte. It's really not needed as long as you have the hunter level for the moonlight moths, because you just need one like every few minutes or so, and they definitely respawn faster than that. So even though there's only 2 in that area, it's like completely fine. I guess I don't even really need to bank. It would be kind of cool to keep this stuff in my inventory. So maybe I'll just like grab out some more potions real quick and just go back to AFKing them. I can put all these runes in my rune pouch at least. I really like these monsters that are like, they just drop stackable stuff so you can stay there forever and it's fine. It's pretty cool. Oh, I got it! Yay! Been AFKing here for a while, but I guess I'm done now. I didn't really go through that many potions, I guess. So here's all of my loot that I've gotten. Oh, and I guess I have runes and gems too. Oh, just 2 rubies. And then here's the runes I have in my rune pouch. Of course, I had to get the nature talisman. I'm on 760 KC, so I did go like almost twice the drop rate, which kind of makes sense because I got pretty spooned on the other 2 weapons. But now I'm done. And honestly, it was a pretty chill grind, so I really don't mind going dry. I guess I didn't really show off the weapons, so here they are. Kind of cool. And these are their stats. Again, they're not like anything crazy. I don't know where I would use them, because usually the Amoxliatls are better than all of these at most places, it looks like, but it's cool to get them. So that's 5 collection log slots this video, so 3 of the weapons, and then I also got the Pendant of Eights and Frozen Tears from Amoxliatl, which of course those 2 are just like super fast. I mean, you're guaranteed to get Frozen Tears, so that's like a really easy collection log slot. But yeah, I guess it's time to end this video. Thank you all so much for watching this one, and I'll see you again in the next video. Goodbye, friends.